Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Lecture number 13, unit number 8, functions and graphs. In this video lecture, we will discuss the graph of a function which is in the form y is equal to x power 1 by n. Mean when n equal to 1, n from the set of natural number. So when n equal to 1, so that become y is equal to x, identity function, linear function, identity linear function. Homogeneous, passing from the origin its graph, straight line. Then f equal to, when n equal to 2, so that become the square root function. Then n equal to 3 and so on. So we will discuss that, and we also discuss in this video lecture the graph of a function y is equal to x power n, where n belongs to negative integer. Mean the values of n must be -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. First of all, I am discussing this. Okay, so if n equal to -1, this is from the set of negative integer. You see that here n belongs to z minus mean negative integers, -1, -2, -3 and so on. So if n equal to -1, so the graph of y is equal to x power n, this equation y is equal to x power n, this function y is equal to x power n will become y is equal to x power -1, and this can be written as y is equal to 1 divided by x. So first of all, we will or you can write f of x is equal to 1 by x. This is your given function. Remember, when you are plotting the graph of this function, you will give a values to the argument of the function for calculating the range values from the set of domain. So domain are those values for which the function is defined. So here this function is not defined for x is equal to 0. So set of all real numbers except 0 is the domain of this function. Domain of f is equal to all real numbers except 0. So when you are constructing a table, you must give all real numbers in the argument of the function except 0, because on 0 this function is not defined. You will get the associated value in the range when you make an ordered pair of the argument, mean the domain value and the range value which you get by plugging that domain value in the argument of the function. So those are ordered pairs when plotted in the two-dimensional plane, you will get a graph in this fashion. You will get a graph. For example, you will get the graph in this fashion. This is x-axis, negative x-axis, this is positive y-axis, negative y-axis. So the graph will be in this fashion. This is the graph of y is equal to, this is the graph of y is equal to 1 by x. You see that this graph is disconnected when the curves tends towards 0 from left and right, because this function is not defined on 0. So that's why you see that two discontinuous curves in third quadrant and in first quadrant. The reason behind that is these are discontinuous at 0 because at 0 this function is not defined. So this is the graph. You can make a table by plugging the domain values from this set, all real numbers except 0. You will get the values in range against those inputs. Make an ordered pair, plot that ordered pair, and you must draw the graph of y is equal to 1 by x in this fashion. Remember the shape. I am already told that the graph is actually composed of infinitely many points. So that's why you didn't require to draw all the ordered pairs in the plane, because it is not possible. So that's why we just make few ordered pairs, plot those ordered pair in the plane, and pass the curve from those ordered pairs, mean from those points of the plane, remembering the shape of the graph, the shape of the function of the graph. So that will be the shape for y is equal to 1 by x. This graph is symmetric about the origin. On this side of the origin and on this side of the origin, the graph is look like the same. So this is symmetric about the origin, and this function is odd function. Odd mean when you plug negative value in the argument and you get minus times the given function, so such functions are called odd functions. So the given function is odd function. You see that when I plug, let's say f of minus x, so that will be according to 1 divided by minus x, and this can be written as minus 1 divided by x. So f of minus x, and this minus is as it is, and this 1 by x is actually equal to the given function. So you see that whenever you plug the negative argument, that argument will be come out from the that negative will be come out from the argument. So you see this relation. So this is an odd function. This function is an odd function, symmetric about the origin, and the graph of 1 divided by x must be in this shape. You see to this shape. Okay, now if you see to the book, you clearly see that this is the graph of y is equal to, you see from here, I am zoom it, this is the graph of y is equal to 1 by x. This must be the shape. This is discontinuous at 0 because the function is not defined at 0, and that will be the fashion of the graph, shape of the graph y is equal to 1 divided by x. This is also an odd function, so you must remember these 2 points, that this function is odd function. The domain of this function doesn't include 0, so that's why this graph is discontinued at the origin, and this is asymmetric about the origin. So you must remember these 3 points. Okay, now when the value of the n in the given function is minus 2, sorry, now we are discussing the graph of y is equal to x power n. N belongs to z minus, mean negative integers. So if n equal to minus 2, so y will be equal to x power minus 2, implies that y is equal to 1 divided by x square, or you can write f of x is equal to 1 divided by x square. So this is the given function. The domain of this function is also set of real numbers except 0, because this function is also not defined on 0, so you must exclude that 0 from the domain. Now when you take values from this set, plug in the argument, make a table in which you calculate the range values, make an ordered pair, plot those points in the plane. So you must pass a curve in this fashion. This is the graph of y is equal to, or f of x is equal to 1 divided by x square. You see, now this will be the graph. So this graph is symmetric about the y-axis, and this function is even function, because when you plug the negative argument and you get the same function, so such type of functions are called even function. This is the criteria to check the given function is even or odd. So if I plug minus in the given function, so that will become 1 divided by minus x whole square, but 1 divided by minus x whole square mean x square, because on this negative the power is even, so that's why you will get positive sign here, and that is actually equal to f of x. So you see that f of minus x is equal to f of x in this case. So this function is even function. This function is even function, symmetric about the y-axis, and the shape of the graph must be in this fashion. F of x is equal to 1 divided by x square. X is not equal to 0, because when you plug 0 in the argument, the function is not defined. So you must mention this. Mean the set of real numbers is the domain except 0. So that is the graph of this function. So you see it from the book also. You see it. You see here. This is the graph. Let's say I am zoom it. This is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x square. You can construct a table like this. You see it here. Plug the x values from the domain, and the domain values must be real numbers except 0, and you will get the values of the y. Make an ordered pair, plot that ordered pairs in the plane. You must pass the graph in this fashion. Remember the shape. This must be the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x square. So remember, whenever you know two shapes from here, you see y is equal to 1 divided by x. So that graph is that function is odd function, symmetric about the origin, and the graph must be in this fashion. When y or f of x is equal to 1 divided by x square, so this is symmetric about y-axis. This function is even function, and the graph must be in this fashion. So from these two we conclude that y is equal to 1 divided by x, x not equal to 0. Mean the domain of this function is all real numbers except 0. So the graph must be in this fashion. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So the graph must be in this fashion. That is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x, x is not equal to 0. Okay, now when the value of n is minus 2, so the function is, okay, this function is, if you can write y is equal to 1 by x, or f of x is equal to 1 by x. This is odd function. One point to be remember. Second, symmetric about the origin. Okay, symmetric about the origin, and discontinuous at 0, because 0 is not in the domain, and this function is not defined on 0, so that's why there must be discontinuity at 0. Okay, now y is equal to 1 divided by x square. So the graph of this function must be in this fashion. This is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x square, x is not equal to 0. This function is even function. Criteria to check the function is odd. So if f of minus x is equal to minus times f of x, so then that function is called odd function. So if you check this function using this criteria, so that function satisfies this criteria, so this is odd function. And for even function, the criteria is whenever you plug negative argument in the function, that negative is plug out from the argument, and that will be written minus times that function. So this is criteria for the this is criteria for the even function, that negative will become positive. So this function satisfies this criteria, so this is even function. And this is symmetric about y-axis, and it must be discontinuous at 0 because this function is not defined on 0. So remember, the graphs of y is equal to 1 divided by x cube, y is equal to 1 divided by x power 5, y is equal to 1 divided by x power 7, and so on, will be the graphs of all these functions. Mean when the value of the n is the negative integer, negative odd integer, mean -1, -3, -5, -7, but when you shift that negative numerator into denominator, so that will become 1 divided by x cube, 1 divided by x power 5, 1 divided by x power 7, and so on. So the graphs of these functions must be in the shape of the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x. The graphs of all these functions must be in this shape. You see it from here. This is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x, symmetric about the origin, odd function, discontinuous at 0. So the graph of 1 divided by x cube, you see it here, 1 divided by x cube, this must be in the same position as the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x, but the branches is a little more near to y-axis and x-axis. You clearly see that as the value of the n, this is x this is x power 3. This is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x power 3. So you see that when n is increased, when the value of n is -1, so that is the graph y is equal to 1 divided by x. Actually y is equal to x power n. So when n equal to -1, so you will get x power -1. So when you take the reciprocal, so that become 1 divided by x. So in this case the shape will be this: odd function, symmetric about the origin, discontinuous at 0. And you see the branches is not near to axis, a little wider from the x-axis and y-axis, you see from of the both curves. But when this, let's say n equal to -3, so that become y is equal to x power -3, and when you take the reciprocal, so that become y is equal to 1 divided by x cube. So you see that the graph of this must be in the same position as the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x, but the branches is closer to y-axis and x-axis as compared to the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x. And this function is also symmetric about the origin. This is also odd function, and this function will also be discontinuous at the origin, mean at 0, because this function is not also defined on x equal to 0. Okay, now so if you see to all the graphs, you see it here, you see here clearly. This is the graph, the first one, the first curve on the left, and the first curve on the right, and the first curve on the left is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided by x. So this is a little wider from the x-axis and y-axis. So a is the value of the n increases. The second one is the graph of y divided, the second curve which is in the middle is the graph of 1 divided by x cube, and the last curve which is near to the y-axis and x-axis from the rest of the two is the graph of 1 divided by x power 5. So a is the value of the n decreases, mean actually y is equal to, you remember this point, y is equal to x power n, and n belongs to negative integers. So when n equal to minus 1, so the graph n equal to minus 1 mean the function y is equal to 1 divided by x. So that graph is a little wider from the x-axis and y-axis. And when that n is decreasing, you take the value of n equal to minus 2. So that value minus 2 is less than minus 1. So that function become y is equal to 1 divided by x square. So the graph of that function, the curves is a little more closer to the x-axis and y-axis and so on. So this is the graph in general. Now if you put the values of the the values of the n which are here I explained that when n become minus 2, so the graph that is become even, so the graph must be in the shape that y is equal to 1 divided by x square. For odd cases the graph must be in this shape, for even case the graph must be in this shape. So the y is equal to 1 divided by x power 4, y is equal to 1 divided by x power 6, y is equal to 1 divided by x power 8 and so on. The graphs of all these functions must be in the shape of y is equal to 1 divided by x square, and all those functions must be symmetric about the y-axis, even functions, and discontinuous at 0. These functions are discontinuous at the origin, mean 0, odd functions, and symmetric about the origin, and those are symmetric about the y-axis. So you see it here, you see this is the graph of y is equal to 1 by x power 4, y is equal to 1 divided by x power 4. So a is that become x power 4. In case of 1 divided by x square, the curves are not too much close to the x-axis and y-axis. You see it here, the curves are not too much close to x-axis and y-axis. You see it here, you see it here, here you see that will be the patient. The curves are not too close to the x-axis and y-axis, but when y is equal to 1, so you see that when that n is decreased, mean y is equal to x power n, n is minus 2, so that become y equal to 1 divided by x square. So the branches is a little wider from the x-axis and y-axis, and when that n become decreased, mean n equal to minus 4, so y is equal to x power minus 4, mean y equal to 1 divided by x power 4. So the branches is closer towards the x-axis and y-axis. You see it here, even function symmetric about the y-axis and discontinuous at 0 because the function is not defined at 0. So in general fashion the graphs will be in this fashion, you see here. So as the value of the n decreases, the first one is the graph of this first one. The first one is the graph of 1 divided by x square, so the branches are a little wider from the x-axis and y-axis. The second one is the graph of y equal to 1 divided by x power 4, and the third one is the graph of y is equal to x power 6 and so on. So these are the graphs of f of x is equal to 1 divided by x power n when n is even, and these are the graphs of f of x is equal to 1 divided by x F of x is equal to 1 divided by x power n when n is odd. So the graph f of x is equal to 1 divided by x power n, and n is odd. So the graphs of these functions, this is the family of the function, must be in this fashion: symmetric about the origin, odd functions when this n is odd. And f of x is equal to 1 divided by x power n, and when n is even, so this function is also even, symmetric about the y-axis, and the graph of the family of this function must be in this fashion. So you must remember the shape of the graph. Okay. Okay. Now the graphs of y is equal to, now we discuss the graphs of y is equal to x power 1 by n, and n belongs to natural numbers. So when n equal to 1, so the function will be x power 1. So the graph of this must be a straight line passing from the origin, because this is a homogeneous, this is x-axis, because this is a homogeneous linear equation. When n equal to 2, so the function will become x power 1 by 2, square root function. So square root function, remember that square root functions, the domain must be positive set of real numbers. So in this case, x is greater than or equal to 0. You must mention this. So the graph of this function is in this shape. This is the graph of, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. This is the graph of y is equal to 1 divided x square root, or you can write x power 1 by 2, and x is greater than or equal to 0. I explain this point when I am discussing the graph of the square root function, because the domain must be greater than or equal to 0. Now in this case, now if n equal to 3, so y will be equal to x power 1 by 3, or you can write cube root of x. So here we also take x is greater than or equal to 0, because when you take the value of x negative, so here you will get complex roots. So that's why we avoid that complex roots. So the graph of this must be in this fashion, but it must it will be a little platter. The curve must be a little platter. You see, this curve is not too much platter, mean too much tilts towards the x-axis. This is a little platter towards the x-axis. So this is the graph of, you must remember the shape. If you want to make the tables, so give the domain values from positive real numbers including 0. You didn't take the negative real numbers. So you see, these are the graphs. You see it from here. You see, when n equal to 1, that will be the graph straight line. You may pass it from the origin. This is the graph of y is equal to x power 1 by 2. This is the graph. This is the graph of y is equal to x power 1 by 3. This is the graph of y equal to x power 1 by 2. This is the graph of y is equal to x power 1 by 3. So you see that this curve is a little flatter than this. This curve is in this fashion. You see, this is not too much near to the x-axis, and you see it, this is a little near to the x-axis, mean this is a platter becoming horizontal, mean nearing to the axis. So it's mean that as the this value of the n increases, so the graph become flatter and flatter. So you see it from here also. This is the graph of y is equal to x power 1 by 4. So you see this graph is a little more platter, this curve is a little more platter as compared to the previous two. So this is the graph of the functions which are in the form of y is equal to x power 1 by n. So these are the graphs. So you must remember the shapes. You must remember the shapes. Okay, so this is the all about the graphs of y is equal to x power n when n is the negative. We discussed this and we also discussed this. Okay, thank you.